Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. What's going on, my friends? Welcome to the stream, and what's up? What's up, buddy? Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're ready for a fun streaming week for today's Monday, right? The beginning of a new week. We got 5 more straight days of streaming. Fun stuff, new releases this week for sure. Finishing off the week strong, or finishing off the month strong, I should say. Heading into a new month. Again, new stuff coming up for a long time here. Consecutive weeks with new releases. And it's going to be a good, exciting time around the streams, okay? So welcome. Today's the 26th of April, 2021. Of course, I'm Darkside Phil, and I welcome you to a full day of streaming. Double stream today. First stream. Today is going to be Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the final major stream of Black Ops Cold War. What I mean about that is after today, this game will become a night stream exclusively, likely will be played once a week. I know that's a huge downgrade from what I usually do with this game. As you guys know, since Black Ops Cold War released back in November, I've at a minimum play it once a week, but many of these weeks I've been playing it 2-3 times. Been doing tons of unlocks, tons of gameplay of it. It's been a lot of fun. Over the last month and a half, 2 months, I was doing the challenges where we were wagering channel points / penne points, but they don't exist anymore, And not to say that that was the end-all, be-all of the game, but absolutely that added to a lot of the excitement of these streams. And now that I'm out of the partner program and we can't do that anymore, I really feel like it's going to take away... It's going to take away from the longevity and the entertainment factor of these streams. Okay, just being honest. Now, I'm not saying that I think the game will be boring. Absolutely not. I just don't know if it'll be as entertaining to watch without having that channel point wager aspect to it. You see what I'm saying? So, sadly, it is what it is. We got to roll with the punches, right? So, today is the last day this will be a main gameplay stream. Moving forward, we've got many other games coming out in the next couple of months. I'll be focusing on Nier Replicant this week in particular to try to get as far as I can in the game before the new releases this Friday, which are Returnal and Pokemon Snap. Starting this Friday, I'll start playing Returnal, then Pokemon Snap's going to be on Sunday when I get back from my day off on Saturday. And so this next week will be a balance between all of that. Of course, leading up to the release of Resident Evil 8, which I believe is coming out on May 8th. I think it is, right? So anyway, Call of Duty will continue, but will basically be like a night stream, maybe once a week, a 2-hour stream, just for some fun. All right? And again, apologies. I really enjoyed playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War over the last, 5 months. Yeah, it was all of December. And then... Well, yeah, December, and then January, February, March, April. A little bit of November. I didn't play as much in November because of all the other new releases that came out for PS5. But essentially 5 months, I have consistently played Call of Duty. This is the first time I've done that in many, many years. Right? So, yeah. Pretty crazy, huh? So, we'll see. Moving forward, how much you guys like having this as a night stream like once a week. And go from there. All right. Now, what are we doing in Call of Duty today? Well, number one, I obviously want to play on the new maps more. There's 2 new maps. I only got to play on the gas station map once. I think it's called Diesel. And I only played on the snow map maybe like 2-3 times. And I only got it when I went to the 24/7 playlist. So today I would definitely like to play on the new maps a bit more. As for weapon selection, I am absolutely done with the crossbow. I've now used it multiple streams. I feel that's good enough. I don't need to keep using it. But my question is, what weapon would you guys like to see me use? Because every time I play Call of Duty, usually I'm working towards some kind of a new unlock or something. Last stream, someone suggested I work towards the throwing knife, but I don't know what you need to do to unlock the throwing knife. I don't know what the challenge is for that. I'm getting recommended right now in stream chat, maybe a light machine gun, which could be possible, an LMG. I've never used one of those in Black Ops Cold War before. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's up to you guys. We'll take a look at the loadout, okay, when we start. Yeah, and we'll see what happens. It should be fun no matter what. It always is. We always go towards challenging myself to doing objectives and stuff, and it usually ends up being a pretty good stream. Hopefully the connections are good today. It is Monday. You would think the connections would be better than on a weekend, right? I guess we'll see. Okay. But anyway, that's today's stream. Is going to be new weapons, working towards the new unlocks and challenges, and hopefully playing on the new maps in Season 3 of Black Ops Cold War. All right. Now, later tonight, the late stream is the continuation of Danganronpa V3. Now, I'm very confused, and here's why. Since last week, some people have told me that apparently, I guess some Japanese Twitter account for Danganronpa posted up that there's new streaming criteria for Danganronpa V3, saying you can't stream past Chapter 1 or something. Now, by the way, these criteria, there were no streaming criteria for this game since late 2017. Okay? Let me just reiterate this, that they basically have not said that there's any streaming criteria for the game since late 2017. This game has been fully on the internet since late 2017, right? So number one, people telling me that all of a sudden there's a new streaming criteria makes no sense at all. The full game's on the internet right now. Anyone could look up the entire plot of the game, full playthroughs all over the internet. So number one, that doesn't make any sense. Number two, I looked it up. I couldn't find anything about this. I tried looking all over the internet. I could not find any guidance on this. I didn't find anyone actually saying this. Yeah, Hobo X says, turns out those tweets are for Japan only. Those rules have always been there for the entire series for Japanese YouTubers and streamers. That's right. I don't think it applies to me at all. I don't believe it applies to me in any way, shape, or form. I looked into it and I couldn't find anything about it for me. If it is on some random Japanese account, I mean, it has nothing to do with people streaming it on Western audiences, you know? So I think the whole thing is just panic mode over nothing. Like I said, since the entire game is on the internet, since I can't find a single article covering this saying, oh yeah, they updated it and it applies to everyone, I'm just going to continue on with the playthrough. All right? So later tonight is a 2-hour late night stream of Danganronpa V3. Now, last time around when I was playing Danganronpa, things didn't go so well, right? I was supposed to have a major stream of this game. And what happened? Well, Twitch terminated my partnership agreement in the middle of the stream, which then forced us all to sit down and try to look and figure out what happened and everything. So basically, I got like 1 hour of gameplay, and that was it. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what we did in that hour. I don't remember, okay? So tonight, we're going to pick up wherever we left off. We're going to try to basically finish up the stream that didn't finish by doing another 2 hours of Danganronpa. We are in the in-between parts. There's no murder yet. We're currently investigating new parts of the school, new ultimate labs and things that have opened up. And it's been fun. We're having fun with it. But admittedly, there's some, stupid perverted stuff too that's like, yeah, they really got to put that in there for this certain kind of audience they're trying to attract to their game, obviously, which is not me. I'm here for the murder mystery aspect of it. So anyway, later tonight, Danganronpa V3 continuing on the late stream for 2 hours. I'm excited for that, honestly, because I really like the game so far, outside of the stupid sexual perverted stuff. And I'm looking forward to more. I want to see what happens with the next murder. Okay? Tomorrow, it's going to be more Nier Replicant. So far, so good with this game. It does play a lot like Nier Automata. Only difference being that the parry is more effective than the dodge. But outside of that, the rest of the game is very similar. Combos and everything, and using magic instead of a turret, but it's still kind of the same premise. And I like the plot so far. It's interesting. We're going to get as much progress as we can in the game this week, because starting Friday, we got 2 more new releases, so I got to basically focus on this game for several days this week. All right, so tomorrow's main gameplay stream is Nier Replicant. Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, will be Divinity 2, which also were an interesting part of the game. We just met up with the Maester, who is sending us off to try to meet up with people who are sorcerers to teach us the abilities of being a Godwoken. And we ran into one of them, and he already said, okay, here's a side quest for you to go do this. So we're probably going to have to focus on that, or maybe even just move forward. If I remember correctly, last time around, everyone died, right? I think, like, most of my party's dead. So I think what I got to do is I have to either craft or I have to fast travel back to town, buy more scrolls, and come back. Because I can't even revive my party, right? Okay. Fair enough. Now I got people screaming the tips page is not working. Now I got to check on it. Hold on. Because I think that they're full of it, but let me check it. No, it works. I just clicked on it and it works. You guys are full of crap. The tips page is working. I clicked on it. It works immediately. Okay, anyway. Anyway. So yeah, so Divinity 2 continuing tomorrow night. Continuing on with this quest to find the sorcerers and unlock the Godwoken powers. Wednesday, more Nier Replicant on the first stream. And Wednesday night will be the continuation of MLB The Show 21, another late night chill stream of MLB. Last night, I got my first home run. My first home run, which was fun as hell. I also sucked for most of the night. I did better at pitching than I did at hitting, actually. So, we'll see how that goes Thursday, Wednesday. And then Thursday night, it's going to be, well, it'll be Nier Replicant on Thursday during the day and a late night Call of Duty stream on Thursday night. Okay, that'll be a 2-hour Call of Duty stream Thursday night. And then on Friday, it's it's Returnal, the new PS5 exclusive game, only the second PS5 exclusive since the launch of the console in November, coming out this Friday. I've heard a lot of good things about the game, although admittedly, when people tell me it's a roguelike game, that does make me kind of worry, because roguelike games essentially have a gameplay loop that can become a grind. And roguelike games, maybe it's entertaining for the player, but considering that you have to do this gameplay loop and grind, it may not be entertaining for the viewer. That's honestly what I'm worried about at this point. I'm worried that this game it'll look great, it'll play great, but it's going to be just gameplay, with little to no story development or narrative, and if people don't want to see you do gameplay for 50 hours if it's the same kind of repetitive circular gameplay. You see? These kind of games particularly are popular, but I don't know if they're basically the best games for playthroughs. See? So I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little worried about the game. I think the game may get some attention the first couple of streams, but once people see what the gameplay and the gameplay loop is like, it may end up becoming, well, there's like no progress ever in the story in this game, so it's boring and people don't want to watch it anymore. Which would actually be pretty disappointing, considering, again, it's only the second major PS5 release ever. There was Demon's Souls, and now there's this. There's nothing else that's PS5 exclusive right now. So, I guess we'll have to see. I'm certainly not going to just, immediately discourage the game and write it off and say, oh, it's not going to be good. I have hopes for it. But I definitely hope that it's entertaining for you guys and it hooks you and you'll come back to the streams and check them out. You know what I mean? Friday night, I'm still going to do Street Fighter. It's going to be my late night Street Fighter stream for the week on Friday night. And then on Saturday, it's my day off. On Sunday, it's going to be the premiere of my Pokemon Snap stream. So it'll be my first Pokemon Snap stream on the main stream. And then probably like Saturday night, I'll do more Returnal. And so then this week will be a balance between Nier Automata, Returnal, and Pokemon Snap. And then the late streams are going to be Danganronpa, Divinity 2, Call of Duty, etc. MLB as well. Okay? Fair enough. So that's the deal for the coming week. I hope that sounds good to everyone. It's good variety of stuff for sure. For sure, it's a good variety. I just hope that it's stuff that's going to hook you guys and you'll come and chill with me. Because as you know, guys, this is the first full week. I am now partnership free. I'm riding solo, and it's all up to me to entertain you and for you guys to support the streams via tipping and pledging to my Patreon, which I guess now we should get into that. I do want to say thank you guys. Since the partnership with Twitch ended last week, you guys have been incredibly supportive on every stream so far. I really appreciate you guys understanding why I had to raise the tips goals for each stream. And I also want to give a special shout out to those of you who behind the scenes have pledged to my Patreon, because I've gotten a good probably 7 to 10 people who have pledged to the Patreon who normally would have been subscribed behind the scenes, okay? So, please, if you like the streams, if you like my content, please consider tipping me during the live stream or pledging to my Patreon, all right? Now, for the month of May, I am going to consider and likely set up reward goals for Patreon. Meaning if we hit a certain level of support on Patreon, instead of focusing on the certain level of support here on the streams via subs, I'll probably do something celebratory, a celebratory event or something like that. And I'm also strongly considering, doing maybe something new with Patreon. Like, for example, one of the suggestions was people who are patrons of a certain level get to nominate and vote on games, and then, you know, once a week, one stream is a patron stream where the patrons chose that game for the stream or something like that, you see? So, yeah, that's kind of the deal. We're going to figure this out, all right? So coming up in May, there will probably be things integrated with Patreon once I get a chance to sit down and think about it, okay? All right, and speaking of which, there's other stuff coming up. For example, you know, later this week, I'm going to probably sit down and on my forums set up your ability to nominate retro games from, you know, older playthroughs, 2015 or older, that you'd like to see a second playthrough of, and people will start nominating and then eventually voting on that for the upcoming retro replay event that's likely going to happen sometime in May. Okay. Let's see how everything goes. But thank you guys for supporting me so far this last week. You know, it was Wednesday of last week that the partnership ended, and so far you guys have been incredibly supportive every day, and I appreciate that. I hope we can keep it up, because as I've told you guys, my plan is as thus. You guys have told me you want me to stay here on Twitch. You like the community we built, you like the chat system, you want to see it all continue. And by the way, there are things that I can do to make up for the fact that the partnership has ended. I can do polls through Nightbot. We can have emotes through Better Twitch TV. All these things are possible to be set up if I do decide to stay with Twitch long term, okay? But that being said, the only way that I can stay here is if I can keep the business running and make a living doing it. And the only way that's going to happen is if you guys can tip or pledge to my Patreon, one or the other, all right? So please do. If you like this content, if you enjoy it, if you were someone who used to sub and cheer, please migrate over to either tipping or pledging to my Patreon. I totally understand that there's people who are like, I don't want to pledge, I don't want to tip. I don't want to do it PayPal. I don't like PayPal. Fine. Please head over patreon.com/darksidephil. Patreon is cool because it's flexible. Unlike the fact that there were only 3 sub levels here on Twitch when I was part of the partnership program, on Patreon, you could pledge any amount you want, and you earn perks for doing so. And by the way, I get more of a cut from a patron pledge than I did when you guys subbed. For example, let's say you were a standard sub, you did the regular $5 a month sub. I made $2.50 off of that. If you go over to Patreon right now and you pledge $5, I get like over $4. No lie, like I get more of it. Patreon takes way less of a cut than Twitch did with their partnership program. All right, so see what I mean? It actually works out. It's just that once I became a full-time streamer, you guys told me you wanted everything integrated into the streams. You wanted the goals to be based on subs on the streams and everything like that. So I changed everything. Even though it didn't really benefit me to do so, I shifted everything over to be a focus on the streams. So that's why we did that. But, you know, Patreon actually helps better, helps more, okay? So again, please check it out, patreon.com/darksidephil. All right, please pledge. By the way, I should say this. It is the 26th of April right now. All right, the way Patreon works, the day you pledge, they charge you for that pledge, and then it auto-renews on the 1st of every month. So if you do pledge now, you're going to get charged immediately, and I will get that benefit immediately. But then come on the 1st, it's going to auto-charge you again. It's going to auto-renew. Fair enough? So I hope you guys understand that, because some people are pledging. I want you to understand it is going to charge you again on May 1st. So I hope you're ready for that level of support. I get the feeling some people will purposely wait until May 1st to pledge because they don't want to double pledge. And I understand that. Listen, I get that. I don't, I'm not going to hold that against you or anything. And by the way that it works is I'll be contacting anyone who pledges to my Patreon within the first couple days of the month, because usually on May 1st is when it auto charges, and usually they've all cleared by the 2nd. So typically around the 2nd or 3rd of the month, I send out a mass group of messages to everyone on patreon.com. And I say, hey, you've qualified for these particular perks. Please go ahead and either send me your info or whatever you need in order to get those perks. So if you are a new patron of mine, keep your eyes peeled that first week of May, and that's when you're going to get that information to get yourself those perks, okay? Fair enough? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you in advance again for any support. I really do appreciate that. Outside of that, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I really want to talk about in particular on today's pre-stream. I'm racking my brain right now about like game news and stuff, and in particular I think there was one or two pieces of game news I wanted to talk about, but now they like slipped my mind, so hold on a second. For some reason excuse me, for some reason, oh, that's right, so it was announced this morning, ladies and gentlemen, that the new Lombax in the new Ratchet & Clank game is named, I guess, Rivet. That's the female Lombax that was introduced last year when they were talking about PS5 games. So they showed a bunch of new gameplay and stuff of the new Ratchet & Clank. And it looks great. The graphics look amazing. Everyone's like blown away that this game looks so good. Because they're like, damn, this is just a Ratchet & Clank platformer game, but man, it looks like a fucking CGI movie, right? So I'm excited. I'm excited for the game. I hope that it's good. It certainly looks really good. You know, it's coming out in what, June? I believe that's June that we will be able to play that game. And the next major PS5 exclusive, really. So that's good stuff. Outside of that, I don't really think there's been much else game news or anything like that going on. Yeah, so I don't really have too much to talk about here on the pre-stream because there's not much new news about anything besides Ratchet & Clank. Like, everyone is talking about Ratchet & Clank. Everyone is talking about Ratchet & Clank. That's about it. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm just checking the trends. I don't see diddly. Everyone is just Ratchet & Clank. Oh my god. Also today is the 2-year anniversary of the release of Days Gone. And the game, I believe, still continues to be free for PlayStation Plus users. So check it out, right? Go give it a look. If you have not yet checked out Days Gone, here's the deal with Days Gone. It is incredibly good once you get past the first 10 hours. There is a 10-hour build-up where it's kind of slow-moving and the gameplay kind of slogs along. But once you get past the first 10 hours, the game is actually really good. The plot picks up. The gameplay gets much better. You start fighting some of these giant hordes of zombies, which is very fun. So I say, give it a look. Especially if you have PlayStation Plus. You're going to get it for free anyway. Give the game a shot. I think it'll be worth your while to give it a look. To me, it blew me away. They said today's 2 years. I'm like, 2 years? It doesn't feel like 2 years. It really doesn't. I can't believe it's been 2 years since I played that game. It just didn't feel like that long to me. So. No, here we go. Jeff Bozo says, wasting 10 hours to get good, 30 minutes is my maximum. Yeah, that's the strongest criticism I have of the game is they did not understand pacing at all. Like, they made the first 10 hours slow-moving, sluggish, and really a build-up for what the plot was going to be by the end of the game. Because once you start getting to the new settlements of survivors and you start getting sent on new missions, and all of a sudden you start unlocking new abilities, new weapons, ways to combat these giant hordes of zombies, the game gets much more fun. When you're not just going out and repetitively destroying the zombie nests, which is definitely part of the core gameplay element, but it's kind of a repetitive grind. Like we were just talking about the repetitive grind of a roguelike game like Returnal, So that's pretty much the gameplay loop of Days Gone for the first 10 hours is go out, find zombie nests, blow them up, don't die, and then just go back and get your reward. Right? So, it's actually much more interesting once you get past that point, but you have to tough through it. They should not have done that. They should have made it a much better paced game with a lot more fun story elements early on. Like, for example, The Last of Us 1 starts off in the past when the zombie outbreak began, which is exactly how Days Gone starts. But then it immediately throws you into a present-day gameplay loop that's interesting and fun, mystery about what are these zombies, gruesome acts, and, you know, it's basically you realize it's kind of like The Walking Dead in that anyone could die at any time, and major characters do die within the first 10 hours of The Last of Us, right? So that's why that game is so well-paced and so entertaining and fun, while in Days Gone, like, literally nothing happens in the first 10 hours. It's just boring as shit. It's like, you know, your teammate gets attacked, and then you have to protect him, and then you're off doing repetitive shit for like 10 hours. Like, fuck, man, I'm falling asleep. But overall, the game's good. That's what I mean. It's a shame. I feel that game would have done much better if they had done a better intro. I don't know who was in charge of the pacing of the game, but man, they needed someone over their shoulder to say, nah, I don't think so. This really isn't that much fun, man. No one wants to do this for 12 hours before you get to the good story. So, anyway, Days Gone, 2-year anniversary. Check it out if you didn't. If you could tough through 10 hours and get to the good stuff, I think you're really gonna like the game because I did. But you know, it is fair enough that you have to be honest about the game and say, yeah, it is pretty annoying that they do that at the beginning. Okay. So outside of all of that, I don't have much else to talk about, honestly. Snow Carl has tipped $1.30. He says, I consider pledging to your Patreon if you add a reward at about $10 where we get a VIP badge on Twitch to replace the lost sub badges. The thing is, if you set up a VIP badge, how does it work exactly? Does it mean that you have to give... Well, wait a minute. Can I even do that? Are VIPs for a regular stream? Or is that only for people in the affiliate and partner program? I don't know anything about how the VIP system works. So I don't know how that would set up. I would have to look into that. Baldy says VIP is capped at only 50 people. Really? So it would be like first come, first serve. First 50 people to pledge $10 to my Patreon gets a VIP badge on my channel. But does it work for people who aren't in a partner program? Is it something that's generic for every channel? I don't know how that works, right? Well, first of all, Snowcar, let me get you up on the leaderboard. You were the first tip of the day. Let's see. You can only do it if you're affiliate. I'm not affiliate. I'm not anything. They won't let me do anything, so I guess I can't do it. Yeah. Let me look here. I'll look quickly it up. I almost guarantee you that I'm not going to be able to do it. All those special things are only for people who are, like, you know, in the special programs, which I'm not in anymore. Here we go. VIPs are valuable members of a streamer's community who are recognized with a special badge. Streamers unlock 10 VIP slots by completing the Build a Community achievement, 50 followers and 5 unique chatters in a stream. And this continues to scale with 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100 badges being available at 10, 15, 20, 25, 50, 100, and 200 unique chatters. VIPs are able to perform the following actions. Chat without being affected by slow sub-only or followers-only modes. Chat without being affected by rate limits. And post links in chat even when links are disabled. Let me see here. The VIP role. Use the VIP role to recognize valuable members of your community, like 3 regular viewers who help you attain affiliate status, or 75 regular viewers who help you attain partner status. But how does this work? Let me take a look here. I'm curious. Let me see. I'm curious if I have it. Let's see. If I click here, and you're supposed to click community, and then roles manager. Okay. And I see a ton of moderator, because that's what I have. So I can hit add new. What the fuck? Moderator or VIP, I see. So, how does this work? I'm not saying I'm going to VIP anyone. I'm trying to figure this out. It says you go to add role. To add or remove a role, click add new. If you're adding a role to the user who already has a role in your community, you can click the plus button next to their name to the list. See, it wouldn't matter even though VIPs are supposed to bypass the whole link thing, it won't matter anyway because Nightbot shuts down the links anyway, I believe. I'm not sure. I have to figure out how this works. Yeah, I don't know how this works exactly. So you just type VIP username and it makes someone a VIP. Only the channel owner can add or remove VIPs and mods, so only I can do it. While VIPs are immune to Twitch chat option settings, including auto mod, block hyperlinks, and slow sub followers only modes, they're not immune to actions by channel moderators. Can you customize what a VIP badge looks like? No. They do not allow for customization. Can someone be a VIP and a mod at the same time? No. User can only be a VIP or a moderator. It's possible for a user to be both a VIP and an editor. I don't know what the fucking editor is. Okay. That's about it. So it's not really a big deal. It basically just means if you're in sub-only mode, if you're in follower-only mode, you're not affected by that. And also, it means you can post links, which I don't like. I don't want anyone posting links. I wonder what it looks like. I wonder what the VIP badge looks like. Alright. I'm going to temporarily give Snowcarl a VIP badge just to see what it looks like. Alright? Then I'm going to un-VIP him. But he's going to become the first VIP of the channel. Let's see what happens. Let's see how this works. Since he suggested it, we'll entertain it. We'll see what it looks like. Alright? Are you ready? So he gets a diamond. Look at that. He's a diamond next to his name. Ooh, a shiny diamond. Polish the diamond. Polish that diamond, guys. So now I'm curious, if I refresh this, will it now show? Yup, it shows him listed as a VIP. Look at that. Oh, crap. What did I just click? Hold on. Did I just screw that up? I think I removed it by accident. Dude, Snowcarl, I totally didn't mean to do that. I wanted you to have it for a little bit longer. I couldn't tell what it was. I clicked it and it took it off. I'll put it back on again. I'll put it back on again. There we go. That totally was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. All right, now he's got it back. Snowcarl suggested it. So maybe just for the hell of it, I'll allow him to have this for the stream since he suggested it. Right? This could be a good thing, yeah, for patrons. Like he said, if you pledge to Patreon, you can become a VIP in the chat for a temporary amount of time, right? I could definitely see that. Does it show your current limit of VIPs? Good question. Let's take a look. VIP. No. It shows how many. It shows who is a VIP. All right, but it doesn't say on it how many you can do, right? Oh, really? People are saying that this is against terms of service. I could check on that. Well, yeah, I don't see anything about it. But you may be right. Maybe it's against the rules. You can't do it. It's against the rules. Okay, well, I guess we can't do it then. It was an idea. It was an idea, but if people are saying it's against terms of service, I'm not going to fuck with that. Not going to fuck with it. I don't know. It really doesn't do anything anyway. Right? It really doesn't do anything anyway. It's not a great role or anything. It doesn't really give you anything. I see. So what? Okay, what people are basically saying is it's a general part of the Twitch terms of service that if you're trying to give you can't really give a channel feature away as a result of a monetary payment. Like if you're in the partner program and someone's subbing or whatever, and it's part of the program that's established through Twitch, then it's okay. But if you're just trying to do it on your own, you can't do it. Is what people are saying. I understand. All right, hold on. I'm gonna turn off my lamp. It's too bright in here now. So fan on low, lamp off. There we go. Okay. So Snowcross says, "Oh, my best idea ever," and of course it's against terms of service. Oh well. The VIP people have asked for VIP for years. It's like it doesn't even do anything. The thing is it bypasses the link blocker. And of course, I don't like that. The reason we have the link blocker is so that people don't spam links, so people start clicking on it and get in trouble and shit, you know? Like, I don't want that to happen anyway, so the whole premise of the VIP is kind of flawed. I don't want people to fucking be doing that. Anyway. There's any link blocker? Yes, there is. You can block links. In fact, if you type a link right now, it'll be blocked. Try it. You're gonna end up getting auto moderated. It's part of my mod settings here. That links are not allowed in the stream chat. Yeah, right, exactly. I understand people are saying, well, people dig exclusivity. They like the idea or the premise of having something that others don't have. Of course. I mean, that's human nature. Why do you think that people spend money for designer clothes or a watch or a car that's expensive? Not even that you're going to get use out of it outside of other stuff that's not expensive, but you feel like you're part of an exclusive group, right? I totally get that. Yeah, see? Snowcrawl was able to post a link. See that? So it bypasses it. What are we talking about? We're talking about VIP on Twitch. We're trying to figure out what it is and how it works, and if there's anything that I could actually implement with it. But it doesn't seem to be very useful. It just seems like if it's followers only mode, it bypasses that. But if you're a VIP, likely you follow me anyway, right? And you could post links, but I don't want anyone posting links. I don't like that. Yeah, I could definitely see if it's a longtime member of the community, someone who's a positive person here on the stream, you know, awarding that. But it looks like there's nothing that I could. We got to this level because we were talking about Patreon, and Snowcrawl came up with the idea that you could tie it to Patreon, but you can't. Apparently, it's against terms of service, so we can't do that. Yeah. All right. Anyway, guys, getting back to the topic at hand. First of all, In Xanis tipped me $1.30. Says, "Can you hurry up and play the game? I thought you don't care about money." I don't even know what you're talking about. We're talking about things, the future of my streams. We're talking about how to integrate Patreon. We're talking about all this stuff because this is what it's important to the viewers. That's why we're talking about this. By the way, this is the pre-stream segment. Jeez. Anyway. All right, so we're going to have to start discussions about Patreon and how to implement it, guys, because I know for a fact here's the thing. Since I lost my partnership last Wednesday, pretty much every single day has been great for tips. All right? And I'm very appreciative of that, and I want to say thank you guys for that. You guys have supported me. You guys have allowed me to keep doing what I love for the last week. But realistically, are tips always going to be sky high? No. There's going to be streams that are slower. We know this. It was like this before. There were days where tips weren't great. So you need something to make up for that. So the patron pledges kind of make up for that. You see what I'm saying? If you have a consistent income from people pledging to Patreon every month, that becomes something you can depend on, much like I used to be able to depend on the subs. You see? So that's the deal, and I'm hoping that I can get incentive enough for people to go pledge to Patreon, but that's what we got to discuss is what would be incentive enough, right? That's what we got to try to figure this out. G. Mora Kular says, will you lower the tips goal if more people start to give to my Patreon? Yeah, perhaps. Let me put it this way. Right now, my Patreon has never been a focus because you guys told me to 100% focus on Twitch, so I did. I was getting upwards of anywhere between 600 and 900 subs a month here. So if you just do the basic math, you can figure out how much I was making off of subs every month, right? If I can turn that into kind of an equivalent over on Patreon, right? But the other thing you have to factor in is bits as well, because people were contributing with bits quite a bit. And that's something that people have not been measuring and realizing. So essentially, you would have to have a Patreon that matches not only the amount of subs that I had here on the channel, but also the amount of bits that were being cheered every month. Do you see? So it would have to be a combination of that too. Now, right now, my Patreon, I think I was looking at it, I think it's around $400, right? So we're talking, I'm not even kidding you, that would have to go up by 3 to 4 times as much to even start touching what I had for subs here. You see? So if, let's say in the next month, yes, people say, okay, this is cool, we brainstormed ideas, we got things of what Patreon can be, people start heading over there and pledging in droves to make up for the subs that are gone, right? Then yes, very likely I'll say, okay, the tip goal doesn't have to be $200 a stream because we've done, things are going so well over on Patreon to help make up for it, right? I'd be totally okay with that then. But we have to get to that point. This is not going to be an overnight thing. This is going to be, a growth thing where it's going to be definitely a hard adjustment. I know a lot of people are going to be against doing anything different, right? Oh, I don't want to tip because I don't want to use PayPal. Oh, to pledge to Patreon, now I got to register for the Patreon website and do all these things differently. I get it. I didn't want to leave the partnership program, guys. This is something that completely blindsided me. Twitch is completely ignoring my request to tell me what happened. It is what it is. We have to adjust to make it work. And I hear you. I don't like this either. I don't. I wish we could have just had business as usual. Things were going very well here on the streams. And then all of a sudden, this bullshit has to happen. Right? Really stupid. Really stupid. But it is what it is. Like I said, in life, there's 2 things you can do. You can either complain, bitch, moan, become negative, become a cynical jerk, and just whine and stomp your feet and say, wah, nothing's going the way I like and it's not good for me. Or you can push forward positively and say, all right, stuff happens. You gotta continue with life. You gotta move forward and try to progress positively and do positive things. And that's my attitude at this point. I used to be a person who gets so upset at every little slight against me. And now I get so many things against me every day that I just don't care anymore. It's like, fuck it. Just move forward positively, right? So that's what we're doing. We're trying to adjust. We're trying to advance. We're trying to be a better kind of community than, oh, woe is me, I'm always the victim. Instead, it's fuck that. Move forward, fun streams, new stuff, right? Take this as an opportunity to say, oh, this can rejuvenate us because we could have a new stuff, you doing Patreon and stuff. We could have people who actually are more interested in this stuff. In particular, if you pledge $20 or more to my Patreon, you get your question answered on Ask the King, and Ask the King is scheduled currently for about 2 weeks. I think I scheduled it for around the middle of May. So, perfect opportunity. Hey, pledge now to help me out and then get a question answered on the show live coming up. We haven't had anyone have a question answered as a result of a patron pledge in about 6 to 8 months. I'm not kidding. No one was taking advantage of it anymore. Now's an ample opportunity to do so because the subs don't exist anymore, right? So there you go. By the way, shout out to Murdoch, who has tipped me a whopping $75 tip. Thank you so much, Murdoch. It's good to see you, first of all. Thank you for the ongoing support, because you have been a very long-time viewer and supporter. And thank you so much for that tip. That is very generous of you. And that jumps us all the way up to 77 bucks before we've even started with gameplay. Thank you, Murdoch. Really appreciate that. That means, of course, Gunner Glasses today as we start with Call of Duty, which is awesome. Snow Carl tipped another $1.30 and said, if you allow me to keep the VIP badge, I'm forever grateful. I'll be your worker drone in chat, and you can trust me with your life, even Jasper's life. I'm going to let you have it probably for the stream, but I can't let you have it long-term. That would be pretty unfair to everyone else, don't you think? Right? Don't you think that would be kind of upsetting and unfair? Right? Mirai Masaki, Danganronpa is tonight. Danganronpa is the late stream. What do you mean, what happened to Danganronpa? What are you talking about? Make him the only diamond guy. It'll be his unique badge. Hello, Germworm. How's it going, man? I'm doing good today. The weather today is cool, which is nice, even though the sun is out right now, because the temperatures in Washington dipped so much this week. I'm able to have the window open, the fan on low, and I'm actually very cool. So I'm happy I'm not going to be overheating today as I play Call of Duty. I'm looking forward to Call of Duty because we're going to be doing new weapons. We're going to be working towards new unlocks and hopefully playing the new maps. So this should be a good stream. I'm looking forward to it. All right. Am I going to try Sticks and Stones mode? I don't know what the shit that is. No. No. Play Balan Wonderworld says, play my game. Absolutely not. Germworm says, the temperatures are warming up in Germany, and it's great. That's cool. It's been very odd in the United States. Some places have been unseasonably warm. Like here in Washington, we had a heat wave for a week. Other places were unseasonably cold. Like on the East Coast, they were getting snow, when normally it's warming up there. It was like a very weird week for weather here in the United States, for sure. Turtle says it's a Black Ops classic, tomahawks, ballistic knives, and crossbow only. That I really don't want to do. I'm tired of the crossbow. I played like a bunch of streams with the crossbow. I'm so tired of it. I want to use a gun again. The KSP 45 is nuts. Pump action shotty I've already used. The new gun I have not unlocked. I know there's a new gun that you unlock as a part of the tiers of the new Season 3, but I haven't unlocked it yet. I have to play a lot more to unlock it. Then I'll probably give it a shot. Hello, Fihu. My day is good so far. Thanks for asking. Oh, I already used the KSP? Would I buy Balan Wonderworld if it were $5? No, if you paid me $5, maybe I would play it. But I wouldn't buy it. No. Hello, Airhead. How are you today? Good morning, good morning. Swaggin says giving Snow Carl VIP is one of the best business decisions I've ever made. I'm not exactly aware it was a business decision. We were just screwing around because I wanted to see what it did. That's all it really was. Next viewer's choice will be Balan Wonderworld. We're not doing viewer's choice for a long time because currently I got 2 viewer's choice playthroughs going that are so long. Those games are going to be played for months and months. And now we got a retro replay event that's about to happen. You see what I'm saying? So there's no way after all that we could do another playthrough. Likely the next event will either be a retrospective event or it'll be a marathon. Because those are just one-day events that don't take forever to finish, you see? Duh. Dandelo says the Snowcar Redemption arc is worthy of a Netflix movie. There you go. Am I watching State of Play on Thursday? No. No. I don't watch those events, but I will pay attention to any news that comes out of the event. But I'm not going to watch it. Fuck that. Colorado wants a shout out. No. You cannot get one. Sorry, it's not how it works. No. Absolutely not. No. See, this is what happens. This is the slippery slope. People ask for a shout out. Next thing you know, everyone in Stream Chat wants a shout out. No. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. Shout out to everyone in Stream Chat right now. Everyone has received a shout out. It's official. It's absolutely official. There you go. You get a shout out. 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 Everyone gets a shout out. You wonder how long the emotes will last? The emotes are going to last until everyone's sub expires. Once the sub expires, that's it. Then they're gone. So it's temporary until subs expire. That's how it works. Yeah, it's coming, Snowcrawl. What are you going to do? He says he's going to be very sad that day. What are you going to do, man? That's life. Listen, that's life. And I want to, as I told you guys, we could have jumped shipped immediately. We could have said, screw this, screw Twitch for mistreating me, and we could have jumped ship. But it's more important to me to maintain a community with you guys. You know, we've built this community over the past 4+ years since I became a full-time streamer. I don't want to just throw in the towel on my community. You guys didn't do anything wrong. You don't deserve to have that community ripped apart and destroyed because some fucking faceless corporation decided to do something bad to me. I mean, it's only the millionth bad thing that's ever happened to me, so I'm kind of used to it at this point. You know? No, I've not tried hip firing and cooking Semtex. I'm being told that if you hip fire and cook a Semtex grenade and hold it infinitely, it makes your hip fire better. All right. I get it. You've now told me many times. Here's a question I have for you guys. Since we're shooting the shit today and we're getting some interesting discussion and ideas, okay? This whole Better Twitch TV thing, okay? How does it work? And if I were to implement it, all right, like how many emotes could we put in it? Because basically I could tell everyone, hey, you could still have emotes, but we got to use Better Twitch TV to use them, right? But the question is, how does it work? Like, how many do they allow? Is it free? Or do they force you to do like a premium model to get more emotes? Like, how does it work? Golden Coach, as you go on the website, you can add like 40 emotes. Download a Chrome extension, says Snow Carl. There's a browser extension. It's not compatible with the app. It's the only real downside. So people who are using the app on their phones and the like would not be able to use it. Okay. I see. Shirtless Mofo just hit me $22. It's so excited for some shoddy Call of Duty action. Shirtless Mofo, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, with that contribution for Shirtless Mofo, we have reached $100 in tips already. And we have not even begun with gameplay. That means it is vest time. And ladies and gentlemen, since I'm going in kind of a rotation here, it would mean that you guys have a choice. It's either going to be the platinum vest or the camo vest today. But we have to decide between the two because it's about time for either one of them. Either one would be fine. So you guys are going to have to determine, do you want camo or platinum? Of course, everyone is spamming platinum in chat. Of course. We haven't done platinum in a bit. So, well, I take that back. I did platinum last night. We did half and half. We did half beige and half platinum, I think. But we could do full. We haven't done a full platinum stream in a while. Now people all of a sudden have switched and said camo. Oh, I have to decide. What we could do is both. We could do, you know, right now we hit the $100 tip skull, so I put on one, but if we double it to the 200, then I put on the other, so then I'm wearing both. You see? We could do that. Because you know what? Technically, I wore the platinum last night. When I forgot about that. When I was playing MLB, I was half beige and half platinum. So that's what, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll start off with the camo, all right? And then if I raise the $200 tips during the stream, then we'll go to platinum. We'll go, that's how we'll do it. That's how we'll do it. There we go. That's what we're doing. Excuse me. The platinum is not paywall, but I just wore it last night. I totally forgot that I had it on MLB. It's totally slipped my mind that I put it on last night for MLB. Can't wear the same vest every stream. Come on, guys. Come on. He says you wore it on your shoulder. Where else do you wear a vest? You wore it on your shoulder. Where else do you wear a vest? On your ass? What are you talking about? If I hate the platinum so much, don't retire. I don't hate it. I would wear it right now, but like I'm saying, I just wore it last night. And people ask for it too often, and they complain there's just too much of the same. And they want, remember, for a good while, people were complaining it was platinum every stream. So I'm purposely trying to do variety, so it's not always the same thing. I don't hate the platinum at all. It's just annoying when it's hot. When it's hot and I wear it and I'm sweating, that's gross. But it's actually not hot today, so it wouldn't bother me. Okay. All right, so yeah, so it will be camo vest to start and gunner glasses, and if we do raise the $200 during today's stream, then I will also put on the platinum vest. That's how we'll do it, okay? Now we have to determine what you guys want to see me do for guns today. Like, what do you want? What guns do you want me to use, and what you know, we got to set that up. What guns do you guys want? What should I do with challenge? I'm thinking the throwing knife challenge, but I don't know what you need to do to unlock the throwing knife. It's some kind of a crazy challenge or something. Pistols? I already did a pistols, though. I already did a pistols challenge. I got dual-wheel pistols already. Grenade launcher? Yeah, that's an alternate weapon, isn't it? I don't know how it works. There's a tomahawk in equipment? Oh, yeah? I'm definitely not doing sniper. I've done sniper for like 2 straight weeks. I'm tired of it now. I like the sniper rifles. I'm glad that I finally adjusted and learned them, but man, you know, I'm tired of it. I want something completely different now. I already did shotguns too. Like I already did the pump action and I unlocked the auto shotty. So that's done too. Oh, my stupid nose allergies. Already did the machete. Danger close. What about the machete? Yeah, I already did that too. See, I've done a lot of the things now. I'm trying to think of things that I haven't done. I would say, yeah, the tomahawk and the throwing knives. I've not done anything with those. I don't have no idea what the hell what's a stoner. I don't know what a stoner is. And no, I've never used an LMG. Never. The M60 machine gun like Rambo, is that an LMG? Maybe I'll do, alright, maybe I'll use an LMG. I haven't done that at all. Maybe I'll try it out. I haven't, you know, since it's something I have not done at all. Maybe I'll try it. Did I get a tip? No. Play Balan Wonderworld, I did not get a tip. Nope. The last tip I got was from Shirtless Mofo. Let me refresh just to be sure, but no, I did not get anything. Nope. Huh. Okay. All right, guys, here's what we'll do. Let's take a brief break. All right? Let's take a brief break. I will use the restroom and everything. Come back in about 10 minutes or so. We'll start it up. I think we will do LMGs today. I think that's a good suggestion, something I've never done. But I also want to look up the challenge for the throwing knife and see what that is. So maybe we'll do a completely new, different build today. And hopefully we can play on the new maps. I hope. I want to see the new maps. And it's been a pain in the ass to use them, to get them. So hopefully I can find a way to play them today and go from there. All right? And we'll start off with the camo vest. And we'll see how the stream goes. Hopefully by the end of the stream we can get the tips goal. And then we'll do the platinum. All right? Fair enough? All right. Let's take a quick break. I'll be back in a few, guys. Thank you for the support so far. Thanks for a cool pre-stream. You guys are helping me brainstorm ideas for the future, which is great. And I'll be back shortly. All right? Thanks. Welcome to my very first playthrough of a game that is a racing game. That's right, a driving style racing game. I never play them, but this one looked unique enough for me to give it a go. So we are going to begin MotorStorm Apocalypse.
did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason?
Bitch, Falcon punch, push, Falcon punch, push, bitch, Falcon punch, push, Falcon punch, bitch, Falcon punch, push, Falcon punch, push, bitch, Falcon punch, push, Falcon punch. Oh, quick time event. Down, circle. To the right, to the left. X, square. Oh, lamp attack. X, motherfucker, X. I like my X. I like to push that shit. Triangle. Oh yeah, circle. Oh yeah. To the right, to the left. To the right, to the left. To the right, to the left. Bitch. To the right, to the left. To the right, to the left. To the right, to the left. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I wiggled that shit. Fuck you. I did the wiggle. Bitch, Falcon punch. Push, Falcon punch. Push, bitch, Falcon punch. Push, Falcon punch. Bitch, Falcon punch. Push, Falcon punch. Push, bitch, Falcon punch. Push, Falcon punch. Go, bitch, go. Go, bitch, go. Go, bitch, go. Go, bitch, go. Go, bitch, go, bitch, go, bitch, go. Lock the door. Throw the TV on the floor. Holy shit. Lock the door. Throw the TV on the floor. How you like that shit? Lock the door. Throw the TV on the floor. Lock the door. Throw the TV on the floor. Bitch, Falcon punch. Push, Falcon punch. Push, bitch, Falcon punch. Push, Falcon punch. Bitch, Falcon punch. Push, Falcon punch. Push, bitch, Falcon punch. Push, Falcon punch. Ooh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Ooh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Ooh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Ooh, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Bitch, Falcon punch. Push, Falcon punch. Push, bitch, Falcon punch. Push, Falcon punch. Bitch, Falcon punch. Push, Falcon punch. Push, bitch, Falcon punch. Push, Falcon punch. Bitch. 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 Yeah, fuck you. Bitch. 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 Bitch.
It's a chocobo right now. You go around the map and then you do it real fast now. You don't need to worry about the time that it takes when you ride the chocobo. You don't make no mistakes. You go around the edge. And now, mist is dead. The mist is annoying. I can't see ahead of me. You go, oh no, it's a dead end. You just got screwed by the shitty map. You got screwed over by the map. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Here we go now, coming out, chocobo, come around, gonna go around, baby. Someone wash this chocobo, cause it smells like duty. It's a smelly chocobo song. Goodbye, chocobo. Oh, what's this? We don't know.
Oh snap. Zabba-da-zoo. Zoobity-boo. A zombie apocalypse is coming for you. 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 Zabba-da-zoo. Zaba the zoo. Find Katie's on bricks before she dies. 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 Zibbity, zabbity, zabbity zoo. Zibbity, zabbity, zabbity zoo. We gotta find a way into the maintenance room. Zibbity, zabbity, zabbity zoo. Zibbity, zabbity, zabbity zoo. We gotta find a way into the maintenance room. Cool, fire exit. Oh shit, a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. Oh yeah. Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. Oh yeah. Sledgehammer. 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 I'm coming for you. Oh yeah. Zabba-da-zoo. The soothing sounds of Barry White during the zombie apocalypse.
All right, guys, I'm coming back from break. Excuse me. Ew, yuck. That's absolutely disgusting. Okay, so before we get started, Snow Carl, I hope you enjoyed your temporary VIP status, but now that's it. I'm gonna revoke it now. It is time to downgrade back to normal Snow Carl status. So there you go. We just want to test to see what it was. I hope you enjoyed it. All right. Also, it looks like King Goken's trying to figure out how to do polls via Nightbot, which would be nice if we could figure that out. I guess we'll see what happens with that. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Trying to think what I'm doing. Okay, I got the vest on. I got the glasses on. I'm getting my headphones right now. Local Nomad says maybe do a poll, or excuse me, a loadout I'm good with and do high kill streaks. Well, people already suggested an LMG, which I've never done before, and I'm trying to figure out the throwing knife. I want to know how you get the throwing knife. So let's take a look together. Let's take a look together and see what's available. All right. Before we get started here. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the loadout to start here. What is this? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, there's a free bundle. Oh, boy. Hold on. I gotta get this free bundle. It's very important. What the hell is this? Have one on the house. Storm Cloud and a double XP weapon XP. Okay, I'll probably use that because I think the double XP weekend ended. The Hunt for Adler. So we did this. Kill 25 enemies on a kill streak while using the Assassin perk. That one's done. But I still need to do... In Cold War, kill 25 enemies who have been revealed by your spy plane Harper Field Might. In Cold War, play complete 7 games on Yamantau. We did 2, I think. These are all war zones. So I gotta do these 3. I gotta do these 2. I haven't done yet. And I only have today to do it, actually, because it expires in 2 days. So I have to kill 25 enemies revealed by my spy plane, or play and complete 7 games on Yamantau. Hopefully we could do that today, right? So, first of all, excuse me. How do you unlock the ballistic knife? Is this the one you throw? Yes. Get a one-shot, one-kill medal and a melee kill in the same life in 15 different matches? Oh my god. In the same life. How are you going to do that? How the hell are you going to do that? Because one shot, one kill would be like crossbow, but then you can't use a melee weapon to get an instant kill. Right? I see. So sniping and then meleeing. So yeah, sniping with the Tundra, one shot, one kill, then use a melee weapon and try to get a kill. Dude, that's hard. I says I've done it 3 times. That's fucking... That's difficult, man. Ugh. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this because some people suggested an LMG today. I'm kind of thinking that's a good idea because I haven't used an LMG like ever, right? Let's take a look at the LMGs. The Stoner, the RPD, and the M60. The M60 is the Rambo gun, essentially, right? What do you guys think? Blank C-type says point blank with a shotgun would work. Battletech Night does this, just watch. You'll be scratching your head. The next thing you know, you'll have 30 kills with that damn thing. Would you guys... Alright. By the way, what's the... Someone also said the Tomahawk. Well, how do you use... What's the Tomahawk? I don't have it. I don't know how to... Yeah, I don't know how you... How the hell do you use the Tomahawk? I don't even see it. Right? What is... How do you get the Tomahawk? It doesn't seem to be available, right? Tomahawk is the throwing knife. Excuse me. So there is no Tomahawk then. It's the ballistic knife. Right? Ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know what to do. A Tomahawk is a grenade? Oh. Oh, shit. I don't know how I feel about that. I like Semtex too much. I do. I like Semtex too much. All right. So, all right. So, basically, we have to decide. By the way, Jack Spartacus, thank you for the tip. I'm going to shut that out in a moment. We have to make a decision here. All right? We have to make a decision.